master plan this week being discussed, inevitably my family's property will come up as discussion. Well, you surprised? Yes. And there's a particular alderman who has continued to target our property. And I'm wondering if he and everybody in this room knows Mrs. Lanier. Mrs. Lanier used to own the property that Abita Lumber is under. This is is still a large piece of commercial property right next to a very large neighborhood. And she was allowed to develop this property, put a business on it. Her daughter owns a business on that same property. So she was allowed to develop that property and then sell it. So I'm not understanding why my family and I don't get this same choice. Is there a reason?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking anybody who would like to answer why it is that my commercial property, which is next to a large neighborhood, sort of on the outskirts of Abita, does not get the same respect and the ability to be developed and sold like this particular person did with her property. Doesn't matter. It's a commercial piece of property in Abita that was allowed to be developed and sold. So, it's Abita Lumber. Absolutely, that brings in tax
Abita
dollars.
Lumber's not in the middle of a residential area.
It's right next to a very large residential area. But I understand that you want more rich people in this town. I understand you want more rich people in this town, which was a statement you made at another place. So,
I can't let that stand. I cannot let that stand. There's two different things.
No, it's not.
We're not
How
going
is
to
it?
discuss it. This, yeah.
So anyway, and we came and we sat down with the master planners because we want to develop it into something that's going to be good for the town. Okay, we spent hours with them, and you'll be able to see it when they come and explain the master plan again. That's what we want. We want the town's input. We want to develop something that is going to bring tax dollars to this town. They were very clear that our town cannot stay stagnant. That's where we are right now. We are stagnant. There's only two ways to go. Develop some more commercial property so that you get money to fix things and the town grows, or the town dies. There's only two ways to go from that. So I want to be a part of making this town grow and building something that will be positive for my neighbors around me.
If I'm not mistaken, I think with the previous board, we spoke highly against the commercial development back there with College Avenue.
Yes, absolutely. And when I was legally able to stop that contract, I did. As soon as I was legally able to, we walked away from that contract because I didn't want it there either. But I had to not get sued by my developer. And as soon as I could, we walked away. So now let's work together to get something there that makes sense for the town and helps the town grow in a good way. That's all I'm asking. Okay.
And I do want to say that, one of our goals in the master plan is we have properties throughout town that, due to the way that they were originally built before a lot of these laws went in, and the way that our laws are now, they're just sitting stagnant because they can't be used. This master plan is going to help us get our properties back into commerce in one way or another, and we as a town are going to help decide what those developments will look like. And it will give people the ability to use their land as they see fit, as long as they're developing under our standards. And that's what our goal is. It's, our master plan is about making sure that all of our property owners are able to use their property.
I agree.